Oh, hey. Well, uh, just been doing this class for a family member. This is class number 1. Be more of a webinar. I will be smoking. What I wanted to discuss first was the foundations. It won't be long. There's certain foundations in playing any instrument, but in the guitar there's certain foundations for helping your fingers know where to go, how to change chords. What I try to do is get to the core of that. And what I mean by the core of that, I mean I break it up into different chords. The first set of chords are C, F, and G. Try to get them to you. If you need them, you can look it up on the internet. If you can get a picture of this, you can see that the top chords we'll be covering. Also, I wanted to caution you against trying to jump ahead to different chords. I mean, you can jump ahead to different chords. That's always a good thing, is learning different chords. What I'm saying is, a lot of times people, even myself, up until I was a certain age, thought I knew how to learn everything. And really, the difference in learning something is the teacher, and it's not how hard the student tries. I mean, both is good, but it's why being a teacher is an art, just like everything else. So anyway, the C, F, and G have a very similar thing. If you can see, we're not using the pinky right away. I'll show you on the guitar in a minute when I finish the cigarette. But you're going to have your ring finger, your middle finger, and your first finger, your index finger. We're going to be using those for the first 2 chords, C and F, and that's C as in cat, F as in Frank. You can Google chords. You can. There's actually a really good thing that I use. It's called Ultimate Guitar Archive that you can get. I think you can download it for free on the App Store. Android, or it works just as good either way. But I will tell you that there's an effects thing that goes with the that you can buy separately. That goes straight into another great software, Audio Evolution, which is a recording software for both Android and iPhone. So they're about the same. In any event, shortly I'm going to pick up the guitar and we're going to start going. First thing we want to do is do a tune-up. I'll post a separate video with just the tune-up if you want to do that before every show. But I'll do it just briefly in this first show just because, I'm not going to tune it. I'm just going to tell you about the E, why you tune up. You can use any tuner. The first is E. E is an eagle. There are 6 strings. I try to think of them because it's E, A, D, G, B, E. So I think EA for eagle, DG for dog, BE for beagle. So I think eagle, dog, beagle. Eagle, dog, beagle. That's the first 2 letters of every word. I even do that now. EADG, that's how I remember it. Just a habit, not that that's the only way I can think of it. So first string should be E, second should be A. I want to write this down, it's probably a good idea. So it's EA, the eagle, and then DG, D as in dog, G as in Gomer Pyle, and then it's B as in boy, E as in electrified. Okay, well, pause the video if you need to tune up. If you haven't tuned up yet, get my guitar here. I'm going to turn it slightly. It's kind of late, so I'm not turning it up all that loud. And I'm pretty tired, so I worked a lot this week. So my voice is a little bit... It's probably because I'm tired and I don't have time to do drugs or alcohol. And quite honestly, I'm recovering myself and getting close to 2 years and 2 months. So I'm going to do a plain one sound. So because the one thing the reason why it's so important to tune, why knowing what an E is, that first chord, that first thing, is that not only are you tuning the guitar, but when you're playing the right way, you're tuning your ear too. So if you're playing in several different tunings and they're never the same, your ear's not going to train as fast. So you want, training in ears is like, in your brain patterns, it used to be straight. Now, when you hear a certain thing, it goes down. So now there's like this in there. And so every time you hear that sound, you know what that sound is. So you're stuck in there, you know what that note is. Like I can know that he's a little bit off. And so I'm going to tune up. There's a lot of pressure because of a snowstorm, so my guitar keeps going into tune. Every little environment thing affects the guitar in certain ways. But you really have to be like craftsmen of sound. We all know enough guitar to get by. Guitar mechanics to get by, but a lot of us aren't experts. I'm close to maybe above a novice. I know how to restring. I gotta turn it off. Like I said, I'm doing it low because of the neighbors downstairs. Alright, just checking. My video had to be so far away. So hopefully you can hear me. So we're going to start with C. Now the way I teach people, and I've taught people, is what they call a hammer-on. Not really a hammer-on that you're going to... Like that's a hammer-on. But just so your finger's coming down like this. That's the way I want every time you do the C. So you can even make music when you're tuning. So, and getting the chords down. Oops. Get a pick. Of course, I don't have a pick right now. There we go. Be as much easier. Yeah, they gotta do that practice, like, two. Not even doing that. So you're learning it that way. So C is when you're starting on the first fret, second string, first fret. Sorry, second string, first fret. Actually it's the fifth string, first fret, because I think from top to bottom, which is left to right. The second finger that's going to come down is right here, which is the middle finger, and that's coming down here on the third string, second fret. And then second string, third fret. Second string to third fret. When you get to the point of tablature, you'll find out that that's exactly how they tell you where to put your fingers on the guitar. It'll say 3, 5, 3, and there's 6 strings. So I know I keep saying how many strings of the guitar, and I'm wrong. So those are the two that, once you kind of get the down thing, as you get to the point where you're just gonna put them all down at once. But there's no. That's why you want to work up that way. That's why you want to work with them. So the third is G, which 1, 2. This one takes a little more different placement, and the reason it's set up this way is so you can hit this bottom string. The sixth string on the third fret. It's the bottom. It's the bottom on the third fret. So you're bringing up like it's very much, there's the F, there's the C, and then I only want you to carry up these 2 fingers to the G. That leaves your pinky and this finger open. So the G, the full G, needs your pinky to be on this third fret. Without it, that's a full G. But the reason I set it up that way is for exactly that. Is one of the first songs that I would like you to learn, it's a CFG song, which is called La Bamba. Which is actually the reason I set it up that way is because it was the first song I learned. I watched the La Bamba movie, and I wanted to play that song so bad that I started playing guitar. So I'll show you why I do all those fingerings now. Not to intimidate you, just to show you that what's the reason the foundation works. Some people are big picture people, some people are little picture people. I like to have the whole picture, which messed me up. I wanted to know everything about it before I walked in. And you can't do that, so with this. That's why I'm teaching you the way I'm teaching you. Is just because of that. Yeah, I'm a little nervous. It's my first class, so. And I probably look dumpy and tired and wet because I was at the snowstorm. So I'm going to do a couple things, show you why. So you got this E thing, the C going. leave your fingers to do other things. Because this pinky can play around with things. So anyway, that's the first lesson. Practice with C, F, E, and G as much as you can. Anytime you feel frustrated or angry or sad, you don't understand it, playing a little music might help. It's a complicated world right now, and things are crazy, so just realize, listen to your parents, because they know best, especially on important things, usually involve your life, so just be careful. And I'll be making the other lesson soon. Hopefully be a little better edited, but I want to get this to you so you had something to watch, something to start with. So let's just concentrate on C, F, E, and G this week, and then we'll move on from there. Everything has its structure. So once you have your structure, actually, which is kind of cool, and I know I'm going on again, it just made me think of something else. But once you have your structure down with all the chords and which fingers, the fingerings that you use, what it allows you to do is use those foundations to start creating. It's using those foundations to start creating because it gives you a foundation, but it also gives you a knowledge of where everything is, and so you can bend the structure to how you want to use it. It'd be like having a house and being able to stretch out the house to fill the whole lot. Now you know how big the lot is, but with the same house. So those things that we can't do. So, but with music you can. Like the whole C, F, and here we're taking apart a chord. You can't hit the strings tonight. What's up with me? I'm probably just nervous. So that whole thing was within that foundation of C, F, and G. So there are endless possibilities, and there's nothing else in life that allows you to enjoy and play things and is completely only stopped by your abilities. Even video games that are very intriguing and everything, there's still an end at some point. There's still the end of the game or the last level. Even if they go on and on and on, you're always trying to get to one goal. And that's the other thing with guitars. That your goals become different as you go along. So you may be frustrated now because you want to learn in a hurry. But 2 months from now you might be frustrated because you can't learn this new chord for this root song you really like. So it's my 2 cents. I will make another video hopefully this week and send it to you. I'm not going to tell you the chords yet because I want you to concentrate on the C, the F, and the G. Thank you. I won't say, but I want to explain that I made this for my family member, and I love them dearly, and whoever else is going to learn from this video somehow, my heart goes out to you, and I love everybody. Universal love and open-mindedness. Keep moving it forward. Thank you.